Welcome to the Solemn Vanguard channel. Today we have Jay again, known for topping with gears left and right. So why not go over his ZTB deck profile and maybe you can learn a thing or two.
Let's get right into it. I play Chronicle Z. Pretty obvious choice. Normal Drawn doesn't work that good anymore because you don't play Chronicle Dragon G anymore. So no more time leaps. 4 heal trigger, the new one. Pretty obvious choice. 4 stand trigger, the sheep. There are people who don't like the sheep. I was one of them, but with some new cards it got really good. So much more field because of Chronicle Dragon Z now that he's really good. 4 half from worker, did SP though, and 4 of the counter charge pick. The hard from workers are really good because you can use them early game, they give you soul, they can work before you stride, and you're mainly the soul. And this is just really good, so if your opponent doesn't give you counter blast, you still have counter blast. And with another card against the Gießen matchup, he's really stable. 3 Mary Block Dragon, aka Lego Boy. He's one of our main great ones, one of the best, because he's just so much power and he fuels your bind zone. And with the sheep you can keep him, so he's just really good. He matches so many numbers.
He's also grade 3 in the deck, which is something not a lot of people know.
Totally forgot that he's also a grade 3 in deck and in drop zone, so he's a strike fodder and you can search him out if you rewind a grade 2 with Gen Z. So he's everything you ever wanted to be. 4 PGs, Archer. Well, we're playing a Zodiac Time Beast deck and Counter Blast is not the problem here, so just Archer. 4 Stride Fodders in my deck. I saw some lists cutting him to 3 or even 2. I like him at 4 because if you have that grade 3 in hand in the beginning, you can just rush them and fuel your drop zone with your Stride Fodders. Last but not least, 4 Transit Dragons. Fuel your soul, fuel your hand, boost stuff, works with Lego Dragon. We see that one right now. He's just great. I saw a list with less than him, but I like him on 4.
Yeah, 3+ing with the pony stride as well. However, you don't run Hegalt, which is an interesting choice.
Yeah, as I said, I don't really have counter charge problems and not really soul problems because I play Transit Dragons. I play Hard from Workers, and if you can manage it, you don't really have soul problems. And yeah, I don't really like Haggard because he minuses yourself because he goes away. I don't like that. 1 Spearhead Unicorn. I don't know how much longer this card will be in my deck. I already cut it from 2 to 1, so I can, wrong side, can play 1 Snack Boy. This is here for extra 10k, and this is just because if it happens that I can use them, it's nice to have. Otherwise, he doesn't take space away. It's Chronicle, we can torture.
One thing about the Serpent as well is that it's actually a 25% increase in like likeliness that you will have in 10k, which is really nice.
Yeah, let's go for the other 10ks then, if you're already talking about 10ks. This is Metal Party Dragon. He works really well with Lego Boy. Let's just put that in here again so people know what I'm talking about, who aren't that fond with gear. This is 17. And if you activate his effect to get +2 for every other Zodiac, you already have him and your Vanguard, so it's automatically 21. And when he binds himself, gets himself out with his skill and a grade 3, so 21 again. It's just nuts, it's so good. 3 Igigi.
Igigi. It's actually a male.
Yeah, it's the good.
I didn't know.
It's the goodest of boys in this deck. He's a 19k if you summon any Zodiac Time Beast, as long as it doesn't come from hand and he is on the field while that happens. So if you use Split Pegasus and call him and any other card, he's already 19, and later he's a 21 on his own. Really good with sheep, because when he's 21 or even more, 26 with a trigger, just hit those numbers for easy. I'm watching Japanese lists and nobody wants him. Like, what the fuck? But the 8k Tiger, which I don't understand, I don't know, I really like him. You like him too, I saw it.
And I hate Caliboom, so...
Yeah, people run Caliboom, I can understand that, but cutting him to 0 is like, why? He's just an easy 19k beat stick and even more.
Sad violin music.
3 Cruising Dragons. I cut from 4 to 3 so I can make some base for other stuff. He's just staple, attack, 11k, get cards from the deck into your hand. He's just really good. And if you get a stand trigger in the early game, you get another card into your hand. Okay, grade 3s. 1 of each. one total. He's a 14k out of a deck, so 21 with any 7k boost. You can countercharge. He is 11. People say meh because heritage, but you can use him so often before that. You can just get him out with his Stride Fodder because his Stride Fodder only says Zodiac Time Beast and not Chronicle Dragon. So early game he's like 14 on his own again, so 21 with 7k boost when he comes out of a bind zone with Metal Party Dragon. So he's really good. For Chronicle Dragon Z, he just helps the whole engine smooth it out.
Also, he's on this playmat.
Yeah. One Dust, one Sea Breeze. Yeah, it's the Dark Zone deck, and Sea Breeze is still good and works better now than with G, because that doesn't require a special Zodiac Time Beast Stride. One Metal Freeze Dragon, because of a Giza matchup. If you don't have that, it's really tough to win that Giza matchup, and still, if you have him, you still have to get lucky. And he costs to counter blast, that's why you won the counter charge crit. So yeah, that's for that. One Heritage. You won't go into a second Heritage. I saw it after playtesting. After one, either you go into the other strides again or the game is over.
You will deck out before you get to it.
That's pretty much it. Two Split Pegasus to get a nice first stride, and if he's open in your G zone, you get plus 1k for each. So your EGG is a 21k. Other numbers smooth out, like your cruising is now at 13k, you can boost him with a hard front worker and still hit that 16k barrier. 2 Gear Next, some people play 4. I like 1-2 at the moment because I never saw the problem having the second pair because I have Heritage. I play 4 Avenue Phoenix.
Boo.
There are people who like them and people who don't like them. I like it because, except for the mirror match, I more than often go into him first stride, and then I was like, I'd really like to strike this thing again, so I'm playing 4. And if you don't have anything, you can just view your field or hit 5 triggers and cry. That's also a possibility. One Hetero Hound at the moment, 2 Zodiac Time Beast G Guardians. She's just a huge G Guardian if you have 5 cards in your bind zone. And even if you don't have that, you can, after your first stride, G Guard twice and go Hey Touch, second stride. Just another big shield if you don't have a good bind zone or no soul. That happens too. So one little mention, what you can do is you can kick 2 Avenue Phoenix out of your deck to put in one more Hetero Hound Dragon if you want, or some other stride, and one Rafana. The one Rafana is for the Numatama matchup. If they win you can G-Guard the first dominate unit that attacks you for a shit ton of numbers, search a card out and overcall the second Rinne unit that would have attacked you, so you only had to guard 1 card. I really want to have a G-Zone, but there's no space so far. Maybe.
You know, you could cut a certain card out.
I could cut some cards, or I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, that was the whole deck.
So I assume you will be taking this to Springfest to
yes.
Pwn some face. That was basically it for today's deck profile. Hope you found this interesting. Special thanks to Jay, our Gear Chronicle master. If you don't know yet, he topped every single event on the planet with it. If you don't believe me, shut the fuck up. Subscribe to the Solemn Vanguard channel, click the button, stay up to date. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. These playmats are available
very smooth
at the link in the description, and I will see you soon. Ciao.